What's going on, Bird Gang? Philly Carnage here, back. Episode 2 of the New England Patriots 5-year rebuild. So, where we left off, we finished 10-6. We did not end the playoff. Trying to think of how I want to word this, but real life Patriots have finally missed the playoffs the first time in 11 years. Well, didn't happen here. Finished 10-6 and won the division even after Tom Brady has moved on to the NFC. So, sitting here, pick 27. One of those, what do we do? I really think there's an opportunity that Justin Fields could fall to us there in the second round. Our receiving core isn't the greatest. So, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith, would both be huge additions. Tight ends wouldn't be bad with Brevin Jordan. Kind of looking at it, center wouldn't be bad. Ray Hill, solid. We might be able to get him later on though. Oh, Wyatt Davis, right guard out of Ohio State, has a very, very solid combine, and he's 22, 315 pounds. That could really pave the way for us with Tony Michelle running the ball. Defensively, Big Cat would not be a bad addition. Most likely, if we get Big Cat, never mind. He does not fit the defensive tackle scheme. Kind of looking around. Linebackers, no issues. Linebacker. Chaz Surratt, Jabril Cox, both would be nice additions. Even Baron Browning from Ohio State, right outside linebacker. Chris Rumph, Quincy Roche, and then corners. You can always go corners, but our corners are pretty solid. So I think the move here for the first round is to go out and bring in Devonta Smith. 74 overall, hidden dev, number 24 in 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 86 catching. His route running could use some improvement, but other than that, it's fairly solid pick there in the first round. Let's just hope that Justin Fields will be there in the second round for us. And he is. Didn't even have to jump up. Him and the guy from BYU were both there. But the guy from BYU was a green chip first rounder. Justin Fields is a red chip second, but 73 overall, hidden dev, 33 in true talent, has 91 throw power, 78 deep accuracy. So he'll be good at least to hit those drags. But like I said, 78 deep accuracy, it'll go up. But that 91 throw power is really, really what we're looking at. Okay, so draft recap after the first two picks of Devonta Smith and Justin Fields went Marcus Murphy, more depth, and McCourty is aging. Caleb Kelly, Paramount Terry, Shard Ashby, Jamar Watson, Ernest Brown. So, yeah, maybe the overalls aren't the greatest, but it's more depth for the team. So here we go, kicking off season 2. Currently an 82 overall, 83 offense. team for the most part looks the same as last year, minus Justin Fields, Devonta Smith. Uh, glad to see majority of the offensive line, except for Marcus Cannon, are all stars. Um, Defensively, still rocking Gilmore and McCourty there as our lone superstar X factors. So hopefully this year, our somebody in our linebacking core can at least go up to a silver. Would be nice. So first game, get to take on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. Big matchup. JJ Watt's still there. So all right. We lose 42-21. Um Didn't have any injuries, which is good. But we do have a breakout scenario for Jawan Bentley. So as we were just talking there before week 1, it'd be nice if uh one of our linebackers would go up a dev trait. So he has the opportunity, as long as we can hold New England under 250 yards. See if we get it here in the sim. We win 37-31. Unfortunately, Bentley was unable to get it. We had a weekly player, Justin Fields, throws the ball a hell of a lot as a 47 times, but 335 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, sacked 3 times, carried the ball 3 times for 8 yards. I'll take it. I would love to see just better production. General, got a few upgrades. Jawan Bentley getting up there. Be nice to make him a scheme fit, as he's now a 79 overall. It's actually a very good upgrade. Adding that +1 play rec, strength, tackle, plus the awareness. So, Devonta Smith. Yes, he has the hidden dev, but I'd love to get him more of that scheme fit deep threat, but unfortunately, that's not what his attributes are. Justin Fields is more of he came into the league as a scrambler, but we want him at field general. I think that is honestly the best for him. We can auto upgrade the rest. And we'll get into this game against my.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. The Pats are gonna get there.
First play of the game, our rookie, don't remember his first name, starts with an E. Brown, Ernest. It's Ernest. Ernest Brown gets a sack. First career sack on the season comes against Tua, which is great just because it's a divisional matchup. Kind of just come in, show that he's there, and Kyle Duggar in there for the interception. It's the pick 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It'll be complete to Breida.
Still finds Matt Breida out of the backfield. Guess we can't run zone. New England just must not be that zone type team. Have a chance to possibly hold him to.
That should end the down. In this case, he foiled that big play and turned it into a big play.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down?
All right, good. I think who is it? Jamar Chase. I believe Miami picked up Jamar Chase there in the draft, so didn't have to worry about that. Luckily, as they try to run the slant cheese, they get it to Devontae Parker.
At their own
we get the first look here at Justin Fields in the Patriots uniform. Might as well just start off with a run, try to get some positive yardage here as it gets blown up. Loss of 2 on the play. Anthony Harris making the tackle. Don't like seeing that. I do not like seeing offensive line just give that up right away. Mary's Bird there on the slant. If they can run it, we can too. Pickup of 23. Justin Fields has a very nice quick release. So if what I'm seeing correctly, John Ross is on a linebacker. Can we drop it in there? John Ross goes up. John Ross got some hops. Able to pick up 20 yards with that completion. So here we are, 11-yard line. Have an opportunity to possibly find John Ross here in the corner. We don't have him. But Justin Fields able to run a little bit, pick up a yard. Second rush of the day. 7 yards, I think. What he's at total. Might as well just go back here. They can score on slant cheese. I don't feel as bad running it. Mary's Bird gets wide open and waltzes right in.
Some adjustments. I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
On fourth down, it's Howard. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jordan Howard unable to get to that imaginary. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Devonta Smith on the crosser, able to go and get it in. All but a 72. I think it actually was 72-yard touchdown. His first career touchdown. So, it only shows that we have 19 points. But that is, good old Madden for you. But they were supposed to fix the kicking freeze, I guess you could call it. But they didn't. It froze on us. We missed the extra point, so we'll try to go for 2 just to get back to the right score. Mary's Bird there, able to haul it in, and we go up to where we actually should be, 21-7.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
Wow. Who is out here throwing dots on us? Preston Williams able to haul it in right before halftime. Got guys there. All they had to do was put their hand up. That's it. They put their hands up, they at least bat the ball. If not, I'm down with it. Tony Michelle able to take it up the middle. Get in with the little reach for his first rushing touchdown of the game.
On first and goal, Howard. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Like I said earlier, who has been dotting us up? We had a big game, Adam Sheehan, which brought him down here to the red zone as they find Gesicki wide open. But I guess that's what happens when you just run a goal line blitz.
First down as they begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last.
Devonta Smith able to get outside again. Unable to get the little swerve move. But hey, Fields is 9 for 10, 214 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Let's try to keep rocking with this run game. I know it's been non-existent for us for the most part. Sonny Michel showed after that touchdown run that he deserves more touches. He's only 7, 36, and a touchdown.
make it second down.
4
I
yards.
mean, hell, Justin Fields has more rushing yards
So the offense
right
can go
now.
back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel
There we
okay
go.
because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
Time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. There he goes, right side.
Yeah.
And all the way in
Yeah.
for a Miami touchdown.
I whiff.
Matt Breida.
And I whiff bad.
Touchdown now on the year.
Allowing Breida to go 48 yards for the touchdown. Dolphins are down 3. Most likely, we'll come out here and try a onside kick.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
Surprisingly, they don't. So they catch us in onside recovery. And they just send the ball deep. Get Demarius Bird back.
No doubt about it.
So we got some speed. We got the ball back. 147 to go. Should be able to run this ball and run the clock out.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Ahead a player. Al Duger, 10 tackle, 1 interception, and that pick 6 that we got to see in game. We got the 2-1 Chiefs. Big win if we can pull this one off. 38-28. Get the win. Devin McCourty wants to talk about the bye week here in week 5. Definitely got to get that extra prep. Yes, we're currently sitting in one, I think. But, extra prep is always needed. Got some contracts to take a look at. Gilmore, McCourty, Juwan Bentley, who's been pretty solid for us. Adrian Phillips is up on the trade block. Marcus Cannon is gone. Jacoby Myers gone. Bo is getting up there in age. So really the biggest one that I'd want to is, if we can, bring back the 2 X factors. Stephon Gilmore I don't want to say he wants 19 more. He's good with the 1 year, but he wants more money. Devin McCourty's on the drop, so most likely let him walk unless it's glaring that we need to re-sign him at the end of the season. Juwan Bentley, as you saw, we just re-signed him. Well, we offered Stephon Gilmore more money like he wanted, and he decides to be an asshole and chooses, instead of buying into what we're doing here, to possibly, more than likely, get another win. Well, not a win, but another Super Bowl to New England. He wants to go and test out free agency. So depending on he's asking the same price or what's going on there, we might throw a bid on him then. Or do I want to play this game? Tom Brady gets to come back to New England. Both teams 3-1. It'll be a nice meeting for Justin Fields, meeting one of the, if not the best quarterback of all time. But we'll let the sim handle it. Hopefully, the sim does its job. And we lose 24-21. Really curious to see about this game. Since it was a close one, I'm curious how Justin Fields fared against Tom Brady. So able to had the most yards, but most likely these 2 rookie interceptions played the difference. We get a big divisional game here. Against the Jets, pretty much it's going to be whoever wins this will currently hold first place in the division. We pull out the win 23-17. Still no trade offers for Adrian Phillips. Might have to physically go out there and search a trade. I just kind of went out there, looked around, and I didn't do anything cheesy. I kept it straight up. If the team was looking for a free safety, they were the ones that I tried to, trade with, and able to, get with the Browns, bring over Jordan Phillips, I think it is, Jordan or Josh, one of them. But we sent Adrian Phillips there, and we lose an overall, but that's a hell of an improvement just to our linebacking core in that one trade. So we got the Titans here. They're 3-3. We're currently sitting 4-2, but Derrick Henry will most likely run all over us. 24-14, unable to get the victory. And we got the 5-2 Saints next. So we suffer back-to-back losses. Losing to the Titans, to the Saints 27-13. Sony Michel was frustrated, able to get him at least 12 touches or 100 yards on the ground. Not sure which one. Got the Colts next. Oh, try to possibly rekindle that old rivalry, whatever, back when it was the Peyton Manning, Tom Brady era. And, we fall to a 3-game losing streak, I think. 3 or 4, one of them. 22-8. 8 points. Fantastic. Gordy wants to talk about stopping this absolute dog crap of a losing streak. Nope. We need our corners and our safeties to stand up. Hold your own position group accountable. 4-5 versus 4-5. See if we can, come out here with a victory in the division. And we lose once again, 31-24. We haven't had any injuries. So I don't know what's going on here. We should have an easy, winnable game here against Miami. And we even lose that. Check out the playoff picture. We're nowhere to be found. The Jets, are leading the division. And currently as the number 4 seed. We got the Falcons, who are 6-5. We lose. This is bad. What is going on with this team? Finally, we get a victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars, 31-19. Finally, get our guys upgraded. 32 players had upgrades available. This should be a very winnable game against the 1-12 Carolina Panthers. But we know how Madden is. And most likely, we'll find a way to lose it. Told you. We'd find a way to lose to a 1-12 team. 17-0. So the Bills now lead the division at 8-6. The Jets are 6-8. And we're sitting there at a measly 5-9. Maybe play a little bit of spoiler here. We get the win, which is always good. But when we're where we're currently at, it doesn't matter. We're already prepping for season 3 of the rebuild. And all right, so at least we finished out strong. Got all our practice guys signed. Finished out the year 7-9, I believe. Finished up the upgrades there. Finished 7-9, second in the division, behind the 9-7 Buffalo Bills. So we dropped 3 wins since last year. Check out the playoff bracket before we start looking into the offseason. We got the Ravens as the number 1 seed in the AFC. Colts, Chargers, Bills, Browns, Raiders, Bengals, NFC. We got Tom Brady and the Buccaneers at the number 1 seed. The Rams against the Saints, Giants against Seattle, and Green Bay against the Atlanta Falcons. So we'll just sim here through the playoffs, check out the Pro Bowl roster, and then we'll get a look at the yearly records. Well, not records, but end of the year stats. Pro Bowl roster. So far we don't have anybody. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Joe Thuney, left guard 2. Shaq Mason, right guard 2. Yeah. Kyle Duggar, strong safety 1. So yeah, we got 3 names in there for the team as the Saints take on the Browns in Super Bowl 56. Take a look at end of the year stats. We were the 25th offense and the 20th defense. Justin Fields, 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns, 22 interceptions. Not where I want to see those interceptions at. Rushing, Sonny Michel, horrible. 200 attempts, and you don't even get 800 yards. That's horrible. 7 touchdowns, though. Receiving wise, John Ross there with 1,009. Asai 9-4. Devonta Smith 8-4. Marries Demir Bird 6-6. Benny Michelle also 350-4. So 11-11 on the year. Defensively, Jawan Bentley 112 tackles, 13 TFLs, 2 sacks, and a interception. Jonathan Jones 105 tackles, 4 picks. So I'm happy with the pick number for him. Sacks wise, Rashard Ashby, our rookie middle linebacker that played a lot of rush, right end, left end, one of them, led the way, 6 sacks. So I mean, looking at this, we know where we need to look in the draft. We need defense. You guys that are going to be able to step up and make plays. Kyle Duggar, 5 interceptions. I'm good with that. Jones, Gilmore both had 4, and Cash Malua had 3. So we'll take a look to see what we got going for yearly awards. We had Tom Brady. That is a slap in the face. Tom Brady is your 2021 MVP. AFC, we got Deshaun Watson, your best quarterback. Well, I'm sorry. Offense Player of the Year, Defense Player of the Year. You had C.J. Mosley. Kyle Duggar actually played his way up there into number 5, and Jawan Bentley at number 9, along with Jonathan Jones at 10. Offensive rookie went to Trevor Lawrence, which Justin Fields runner up, and Devonta Smith there at 5. Defensive rookie Rashawn Ashby at 2. Best quarterback Justin Fields there at 10. Running back should not be Sony Michel at 7. But hey, he's in. Receiver wise, Jamison Crowder. John Ross at 7. It's definitely not a list that I would expect to see. With Cole Beasley, Chris Conley, Randall Cobb, Kendrick Bourne, and Taylor best lineman, and nobody D-line. Nobody linebacker. Bentley, DB, Kyle Duggar, Jonathan Jones. Then you got this jack off, Stephon Gilmore, who decided he wants to go test out free agency. And our kicker didn't even make the list. So, yeah, we got some individual awards there, and guys recognize. So I'm happy with that. So free agency, we got upwards all but $90 million to spend. I've already placed some bids on some guys that are pretty much no-brainers. Devontae Adams, who he's 29 but 97 overall. He has his X factor already. Be a 4-year deal. Be a great addition. John Ross and Devonta Smith, who sadly only came out as a part of Fred Warner. Out of all of the free agents here, he's the one that I want to get. Bring in Fred Warner instantly ups, that defense. And then Mark Andrews, he's out there, 90 overall. He's a year older, but you're looking 13-point overall difference between him and Asiasi. So we were able to get Mark Andrews, but Fred Warner rejected our offer. Curious to see if he signed with Pittsburgh, I think was the other one that had bids on him. So our bid's still out there for Devontae Adams. We're still the only one. We could even look at bringing in Jair Alexander since, in the Chargers rebuild, it really didn't pan out for us. Kind of look to see if Fred Warner did sign, which he did. So, kind of sucks that we lose him. We could always... No, we're not doing it. I mean, hell, might as well give it a shot. Nobody's placed a bid on Jair Alexander. So that means we can lowball him a little bit. 84 over 5 years, sets it at 81. So still got a bid in on Devontae Adams. And we got a bid out there for Jair Alexander. Let's see if we can make something happen with either one of them. And boom, we got them both. Jair and Devontae Adams. Both on the team. We got some 5th-year options to look at. Harry. Haven't really seen much out of him. We brought in John Ross. We got Devonta Smith. And now we have Devontae Adams. So, N'Keal Harry's one of those guys that we can really let walk. Well, at pick 4, the guy that I was definitely going to take there at number 12 is officially gone. Zach Harrison, right end out of Ohio State. So here we are, pick 12. Got a couple guys. You know, really Isaiah Spiller. Good look at bringing him in. It'd be definitely a change of pace with Sony Michelle, who couldn't even get over 1,000 yards, over 800 yards, with over 200 touches last year. Didn't really look too much offense other than offensive line. Don't know what we got there. We can always go after Clay Webb. And Tyler Linderbaum is not a bad choice either. Bring in at depth, possibly look at moving somebody out to right tackle. And then you got the left end spot that currently we don't have. George Karlaftis would be a solid pick. 273, 21 out of Purdue. He wouldn't be a bad choice. You also have Drake Jackson, Justin Ibalgi. I don't know. Close enough. Defensive tackle, Zach Pickens. Got some nice ones here in the second round. Going back to linebackers, Nolan Smith. Looks pretty damn solid. I mean, I like his name. Henry To'o, something like that. Middle linebacker, Shane Lee in the second. And, my guy, Texas. Aodali Adio? I don't know. Just rolling with it. We didn't really scout corners. We don't really need to. Dexton Hill is there. Damani Richardson is there as well for the safety positions. So, yeah. If anybody has any input, feel free to leave it down there in the comment sections. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for me here this evening. As you see on the screen, there's all my socials. Instagram, the Twitch, and the Facebook. Definitely trying to push out the Instagram and Facebook more than Twitch, just due to the fact that I've been really grinding here on YouTube more than I have been actually streaming. But, again, if you guys enjoyed the content, you want to keep seeing more, make sure to hit those likes, make sure to drop those comments, and haven't yet hit that subscribe button. I am 10 subscribers away from my goal of 100 by the end of 2020. It would be a great way to start off 2021. I mean, hey, the way this year's been, what better way than to start off a new year is to hit pretty much one of the only goals that you set, since this whole pandemic started. But till next time, Philly's out.